Shilimahemen. My name is Darius, and this is the world that was. It's been a whole year since I actually started this channel, and seeing it grow to the size it is today is honestly amazing. I never figured it would get this popular. In order to celebrate this, I decided to take a quick look back at some roast duck based on some Sumerian cuneiform fragments in the Yale Collection. In any case, let's now take a look at the world that was. To begin making this duck, we need to season it. I'm using a whole bird here, but you could just as easily cook this in pieces. It's up to you. Start by scoring the breast of your duck with a knife a few times to increase the surface area for the seasoning to get into. The original fragment claims to be dealing with an unnamed bird, so I opted for duck, as wildfowl would have been a staple for Mesopotamian society. But chicken or squab would have also been eaten around this time, but the poultry you use is up to you. In any case, season your bird of choice with some salt, some freshly ground black pepper, some freshly ground cumin, and some freshly ground coriander. Rub the spices into the meat with your hands if you can handle it. Though I'm going to be dry roasting this, it's very likely that the meat would have been boiled in a stew or soup broth for a while before being roasted in an oven, much like another Sumerian recipe from the same time period. Place your seasoned bird breast side down on a roasting rack, and then place this into the center of an oven preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, or 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 2 hours. This is based on a 2 kilogram bird. Flip this bird over 30 minutes before serving so the breast meat roasts very nicely. When you flip the bird, go and prepare your soup. To pair with this, I made a quick and easy leek and herb soup. Start by chopping a leek into segments about as thick as your thumb or so. Also chop an onion in half and mince each half. We've done this many times on the show before, so I'm skipping through this very quickly. Toss some butter into a pot and put it onto high heat. When the butter is melting, toss in your leeks and onions and return the pot to the heat, letting everything saute away until the onions and leeks turn very soft and translucent slightly. At this point, toss in a few shakes of cumin and coriander, breeze permitting, along with 750 milliliters worth of water. On top of this, add some thyme and mint sprigs. But rosemary would also work well here too. Let everything cook away for about 20 or 30 minutes, or until the leeks are practically falling apart in the pot. Fish out your herb sprigs and serve up alongside your duck, whenever it's finished roasting. The finished roast is super succulent and very flavorful. The seasoning gives the duck a very sharp, floral, zesty flavor, which pairs very nicely with the herby, minty flavor of the soup. The meat itself has a very lovely crisp skin and amazingly tender flesh. This is, of course, a reconstruction of a very fragmentary recipe from the Yale Cuneiform Collection. Other academics have postulated that this is separate to the pigeon stew recipe fragment, while others have claimed it to be a continuation of it. I chose to do a simple roast here, as ovens for cooking and baking would have been able to do this with very little modification in antiquity, such as the addition of a spit or a simple shaft of metal or wood to cook the meat over a naked flame. No matter which way you prepare this, of course, this duck roast is a delicious meal you can prepare very easily for any celebrations that you may have. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this look at the world that was. Thank you all so much for watching this channel over the last year and supporting me all the way through. I'm truly amazed and grateful for everyone here, and I'll see you all next week.